Doctor Who, Christmas of the Squid. Chapter 5, Squidly Night, Deadly Night. Rose, the Doctor, Squid and Jackie proceeded cautiously down the street, feet crunching in the snow that was actually burnt corpses as they went. Hanging in the distance was the swirling dimensional portal, a tear in the sky with two claws poking out over either side, slowly forcing it open wider. As they drew closer to the portal, a figure stepped out from the shadows.
"Hello, Doctor and Rose."
The Doctor gasped.
"Harriet Jones!"
He gasped.
"Doctor, it's Elliot Jones!"
Exclaimed Rose.
"Doctor, it's there for telly!"
Confirmed Jackie. Harriet Jones started walking closer and gravely said,
"We are in great danger, Doctor. This creature is breaking through into our dimension, and soon he'll—" "Squid, quick! She's on its side! She's doing the robot like Mickey!"
shouted Rose urgently. Squid wailed out hysterically and beat Harriet Jones down with his baseball bat.
"That explains why she turned even corrupt! That creature got to her!"
Rose realized. Suddenly, a low rumbling started to emerge from the portal, and Squid looked up from the still body of Harriet Jones to see two glowing eyes the size of cars peering out of the rip in the sky. One burned a vivid green, while the other shone a crimson shine, indicating that this villain was somehow linked with Christmas, as this is a Christmas story. The rumbling became louder and louder. It was the creature laughing with evil victory. Squid screamed and threw his baseball bat up into the sky, launching it with all his might towards the creature, where it gently bounced off his massive fingernail. Squid narrowed his eyes with determination and thought he was going to need a bigger bat.
"You fools!"
roared the beast, his voice rumbling through the ground.
"You have brought me the squid, the chosen one, the key to Christmas. All I need is to devour him and I shall be free, and then all of Christmas shall be mine."
Whoops! Looks like confronting him wasn't the right move. Christmas would have been saved if he'd just hidden in the flat. Sorry all.
Apologized the Doctor. The sky darkened and lightning cracked through it as swirling energy spiraled out of the portal, sparking against nearby buildings. The ground shook violently, shaking some bits of debris and stuff to the ground.
"This could be it, Doctor! The end of the line!"
Stammered Rose.
Yes,
Agreed the Doctor.
"Oh, Doctor, and this is it for us to hold me close!"
Said Rose.
yes.
Agreed the Doctor. They cuddled as the creature began to spill out of the portal. Suddenly, Squid snapped his fingers as an idea came to him, and he stepped forward urgently. He said, hope in his eyes.
What's that, Squid? You know how we can defeat it?
Gasped the Doctor. Said Squid, while nodding vigorously.
What's that, Squid? Since the creature feeds on Christmas, your plan is to overload it by singing Christmas carols of joy and hope, overpowering it with festive cheer and goodwill while sending it back into its dimension,
said the Doctor. Said Squid.
What's that, Squid? That was word for word your plan that you said to me?
Asked the Doctor. Squid nodded.
Well, let's go then. Quick, everyone, in a circle and hold hands,
yelled the Doctor, moving the group around so he could be between Squid and Rose, rather than Squid and Jackie. And so the small group gathered together, all holding hands and stoically staring up at the beast. After a moment, a sound started to rise above the howling creature. At first it was soft and small, like a newborn robin on a crisp winter's dawn, but soon it blossomed into the hearty call of a mighty swan, like a bell ringing out across the land. Squid had begun to sing. And his beautiful heartwarming wails inspired the others. First Rose, then the Doctor, and finally Jackie, all joined in with the jubilation. They sang the classic Christmas carol, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, because of the special magic that one song contains. And their singing was like a beacon of joy and hope, a lighthouse in the dark sea of defeat. And all at once, Christmas was magical again. Then the beast reached down and yanked Squid into the sky.
Well, that did nothing,
said the Doctor. Screamed Squid, as he was slowly but surely moved towards the creature's rope tunnel of a mouth.
Sorry, Squid. So sorry,
called the Doctor, who had gone back to his original plan of cuddling Rose. All at once, a calm came over Squid, and, accepting that his death was imminent, he closed his eyes, as the key moments of his life began to flash before him. The time he made the best milkshake ever. That time he then accidentally used a milkshake blender on his face, touching suckers with that silver Dalek, and pushing some children off the swings. While this was a pretty exceptional life, especially for a squid, he still couldn't help but feel somehow unfulfilled. Now deciding he wasn't in fact ready to die, Squid started screaming and flailing his tentacles again. Suddenly, a huge thunderous crash seemed to come from everywhere at once, and bright piercing light enveloped Squid's vision. He clamped his eyes shut as the grip around him disappeared and he began to fall. He landed on the ash-covered ground with a wet thud, and decided it was best to play dead at this point. After a little while of lying still on the ground, Squid started to get a bit cold and stiff, so he hazarded a quick peek up. The creature that had in the sky had peeped through had completely gone, and the sky itself had cleared. He twisted around to see the Doctor, Rose and Jackie all looking a bit bewildered.
Ah, Squid, my friend, there you are,
came a familiar voice from a distance. Squid looked back round to see a figure wafting towards him.
Don't worry, everyone, you can stop being scared. I defeated the beast. Oh, someone's made a bit of a mess here. There's burnt people all over the streets. Someone should look into clearing that up,
said the figure as he reached Squid. Squid happily clambered up and gave a relieved Rose watched as Squid eagerly stumbled over to the man, who had wavy blonde hair, a run-down corduroy jacket, and a white t-shirt with a huge red question mark sloppily painted on the chest. After firmly shaking Squid's hand, the man turned to Rose.
Hello, I'm usually referred to as the Doctor. How do you do?
He said, beaming vacantly at her.
What you want about that? You're not the Doctor. What are you, some kind of imposter?
Spat Rose, narrowing her eyes.
Are you Slovene? You're Slovene, aren't you?
Rose, wait!
Interrupted her Doctor, stepping forward with a wide grin on his face.
This is also the Doctor. He's the Doctor from another dimension, another world. Isn't that brilliant? Completely impossible, mind, but still, just brilliant,
he finished, eyeing up himself.
So, you're the Doctor from a less sexy dimension. I get it,
said Rose, even though she didn't get it.
And you're the one who sent me Squid.
Yes, I sent Squid over to you. Hope you've been looking after him. He needs plenty of bread,
said Squid's Doctor, giving Squid a pat on the shoulder. Squid nodded because it was true about the bread.
Oh, I get it. That is brilliant,
yelped Rose's Doctor.
You hid Squid in our dimension so the creature couldn't find him. Pretty clever plan. Shame it didn't work.
Hang on, I'm lost,
said Rose.
What's this got to do with me? Why is Squid so special? Why was he the key to Christmas or whatever?
Oh, silly girl,
laughed Squid's Doctor.
Squid isn't the key to Christmas. I just laced his milkshakes with Christmas particles for a few months, thus attracting that creature. I just wanted everyone to think Squid was highly important and special so he could serve as a decoy. Meanwhile, with that creature and its robotic minion distracted, I worked behind the scenes to defeat it.
He finished with a smile.
Yeah, that's a pretty cunning plan. I'd do that myself,
nodded Rose's Doctor.
Poor suckers,
laughed Rose obliviously.
And that's why I left him here with Rose. I can't remember, actually. I'm sure I had some sort of reason. Never mind,
frowned Squid's Doctor.
How did that camp doctor stop the baddie?
Asked Jackie.
My dear lady, I don't have time to explain that. Me and Squid have adventures to go on,
replied Squid's Doctor.
Wait, and then you're going? Just like that?
Moaned Rose with a frown. She'd gotten used to her little Squid, the way he silently listened and agreed with everything she said, the way he pretty much did everything she asked because he respected her so much, the way he had to stay with her at all times because he didn't know where else to go, the way she couldn't really understand him, but knew he was always saying nice things about her.
What would I do without you?
She said sadly. Squid shrugged. He thought she'd probably get on pretty much just the same without him.
Come on, Squid, let's go back to the TARDIS,
Squid's Doctor called, already sauntering back to his police box which sat waiting for him at the end of the street. Squid turned to Rose, Abub, and Jackie, ready to give his final goodbyes.
I can't believe this is goodbye, Squid. It only feels like a few hours that you were my Christmas present and then pushed some kids off a swing.
Come here, fella.
Rose pulled Squid into a tight hug.
Farewell, Squid. You were the bravest of squids.
Bob said solemnly.
I bought you a flapjack for the trip.
Yelled Jackie. Squid struggled to work out the exact emotions he felt for this goodbye. It was sort of like the last day of school. There's a natural sadness that a chapter in your life is over and you'll never see these people again, but at the same time a great sense of relief because you never really liked these people or this situation. Squid shrugged and started lurching over to the TARDIS. Jackie dabbed at her eyes as she watched him go.
A heartwarming Christmas miracle.
She sniffed.
Yes,
Agreed Rose.
this truly was the Christmas of the Squid.
She said while holding her doctor's hand. The end. Epilogue.
I can't believe it. One batch of perfect flapjacks till I can't stop one of them again. Bloody typical.
Jackie complained to her empty flat as she tidied the living room. She carefully packed away the Christmas decorations, occasionally picking out a stray shard of glass from her shattered coffee table. It had sure been one crazy Christmas, she thought to herself with a chuckle. Big demons in the sky, squid house guests, and the discovery that her daughter's boyfriend had been a robot all along.
Still could have been worse. Could have had the relatives round. Am I right?
She joked. Finally, with the decorations in their boxes, she heaved them over to the closet cupboard. She swung the door open and chucked the boxes in, causing something to cry underneath. Jackie froze, eyes bulging out. She slowly moved the boxes back out to see what they had landed on. She then shrieked at the sight. It was Mickey. Head still attached, he was bound and gagged, wedged into the corner of the cupboard. Upon seeing her, he moaned out desperately and struggled against his restraints. A few tears of relief fell down his face.
It's back! Returned! I can't have my bloody planet robot empty!
Cried out Jackie, swinging her baseball bat up into the air. Mickey's eyes widened. The end. Better not be a sequel.